Hi everyone, this is Ricky with Bromero Cards, and today I'm going to show you how to make a card using Picket Studio's Italian Twist stamp set. I'm also part of a blog hop with my friend Lori that is being used to educate people about Turner syndrome. Please make sure you check out my blog for more information and facts about Turner syndrome. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is I want to find the center point on this card because I'm going to be cutting it to a point. I tried this 500 times and figured this was the best way to do this. So all I'm doing is taking a T-ruler. I'm going to go from corner to corner to find the center. Then I'm going to go to the center long ways and then the other way, the short ways I guess it would be. And then I'm going to draw additional lines so that I can figure out exactly where I want to cut this so it can be even straight down the center. So you'll see here I have all the lines, and then I'm going to connect these two lines here and then on the opposite side, and that's what I'll be using to cut out this paper. I don't know why this was so hard for me, but that's how I could do it, and this is the easiest way for me to do it. So now what we're doing is just going to go ahead and get this cut to the point. I'm using the guidelines here, and basically what I'll do is once it's cut, I'll turn it over on the other side, and then I have a perfect point. The next thing we're going to do is a little ink blending, and what we're going to do is use this My Favorite Thing stencil. I believe it's called Sunburst or Sun Rays. And we're going to do some ink blending with some Lawn Fawn ink. But first we're going to put some low tack tape down so that we can hold our project down. And then also I'm going to put tape in the center here where the sun is supposed to be. Basically I'm going to use this area to cover up the image that's going to be on top of this. But I want to make sure no purple shows through just in case that I need to either go up or down with this. We're going to be using some Lawn Fawn juice box, and we're going to go ahead and get this spread out here. I did a light coating. Basically what will happen over time, this will fill in a little bit, and I wanted it to be darker towards the center and then light towards the end. Now we're going to do some Copic coloring, so listen to some music while this happens. So what you're going to see here is me drawing a line from the shoulder area, and that's so that I can get my scan and cut to actually cut this image out. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to glue on the back of this shape. What is this shape called? A diamond, half diamond? I'm not for sure what this is called. But we're going to go ahead and put that on some black cardstock and get that glued on. And then this is where I was telling you about I didn't want any purple in the center because I wanted to make sure that nothing showed up in case I needed to put her up higher or lower on this circle. Now I did lose some footage when it came to cutting out the sentiment, stamping it, and also the butterflies that you see on the top. So the sentiment is from Paper Smooches, Fun and Flirty, and the butterflies are from Amelia Butterfly Trio and Devon Butterfly Trio, both by Poppy Stamps. So you make sure you check those out. So what we're going to do is we're going to decorate her hair now. We're going to go ahead and put the butterflies on her head here. And then also we're going to go ahead and get some 3M foam tape. I've had this roll for like 2 seconds. It's amazing. I went through one in the last video, and this is me making a second card using this roll. It's amazing. It's a little bit pricey, but it lasts forever. So basically I'm putting some 3M foam tape on the back of the butterflies and the sentiment, and we're going to go ahead and get this placed on her head. And then we're going to go ahead and put the little one on top of the head, or, you know, right behind the top of her head. And this is just kind of like decoration. I had to take a little piece out that I forgot to take out of the butterfly there. And then the next thing we're going to do is the sentiment. I decided to do the sentiment diagonal instead of across the card, only because the angles that are on this card, I thought it would be nice. So I went ahead and cut those out, and then turn the card around and cut off the pieces that are not needed, that would be hanging off the card. The next thing we're going to do is glue this on to 110 pound Neenah Solar White cardstock, cut at 11 by 4 1/4, and then fold it in half. And then we thought the card was complete, but then I was like, it needs a little something extra. So I pulled out these little pearls. They are called Exotic Onyx from Studio Katia. And the reason I pulled these is because they're black, they have some purple, some yellow. They have all different kinds of colors depending on which way the light is shining on them. So what I decided to do was take the smallest ones and put them in the O's and the D's and the A's of the sentiment and go ahead and get those glued in. I am using this awesome glue, Art Glitter Glue. Amazing. I talked about it on the last episode. You guys really need a bottle of this. The fine tip, woo, it's excellent. It's like the best. I can't believe it. So anyway, you're going to see me go ahead and put a bunch of these on here and get them glued on. And then I also decide, after I'm doing all this, that a few should actually go onto the butterfly also. So I found some appropriate sizes to put onto the butterfly, and I'm going to go ahead and get those glued on too eventually here in a second. I have big old man hands, so it's hard to pull these little pearls onto the card, so I use some tweezers. And does anyone else feel like they need like 40 pairs of tweezers on their desk? Because whenever you need to find it, you can never find your tweezers. It takes forever. I basically had to take out 5 minutes of this video because I was looking for my tweezers. So unfortunate. So now the card is completed. I'll show it here for you for a second. I'll hold it up closer. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please head over to my blog and check out more information about Turner syndrome. And also thank you for watching. Make sure you join me on all the social medias by looking for Bromero Cards. And please leave a like and a thumbs up on this video, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the card, or in fact, tell me what you've learned about Turner syndrome from my blog. Anyway, you guys have a great week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.